My name is Hal Niendorff. I play football for Webb, and this is the No Playbook Podcast.
All right. Thank you so much for checking out the show. It's the podcast where I speak with the outstanding athletes, coaches, and experts, all from East Tennessee. Today, got a great guest, Hal Niendorff, an amazing football player at Webb School here in Knoxville, getting some big-time looks for college football, so we talk a little bit about that. I always like to talk recruiting with my guest on this podcast, no matter what the sport is. We talk a little bit about that, share their experiences, and I like to talk about kind of what are those deciding factors that they're going to really focus on when they're trying to eventually make that decision of where to take their game to the next level. So it was a great chat with Hal. Enjoy that. This episode is brought to you by D1 Training and Ben Cash Photography. I'll get to Hal Niendorff right after this. Sit tight.
D1 is the place for the athlete. When you join the D1 team, you don't just go to a gym. You're part of a team, a family.
Family on three. 1, 2, 3. Family.
Something more than just a gym.
Here we go.
If you're looking for a place to get better, to improve, to strive for the goals that you have, then D1 might be the right place for you.
At the 15. Okay. You are bringing it back.
Book your free one-on-one assessment today. Don't wait.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. D1.
Ben Cash Photography turns passion into art, specializing in world-class sports photography. Ben Cash is a former college baseball player with over a decade of experience capturing the essence of athleticism. From local high schools to the SEC, Ben is now taking game reservations to cover events from all over East Tennessee. You can connect with Ben on social media. That's where you can see his full portfolio. Ben Cash Photography, where every shot is a masterpiece. Book your game coverage today and let the memories live forever.
Good. How are you?
I'm great. Did you have practice today?
Yeah, I had track, so I got home like a little bit ago.
What's your event?
Uh, I wouldn't say like I have an event. I run 100 and 200, but it's really kind of just to get faster for football. So,
There you
but
go.
yeah, I like the 100 a lot more. It's shorter.
Yeah. I mean, I know that's obviously a thing that guys like you will do. Braylon Harmon, obviously
Yeah.
from Catholic, he does a lot of track. Now he's going to be over at UT. Are you a
Yeah.
Tennessee fan, Hal?
Yeah, I like UT a lot. Yeah. I'm happy he's going to UT.
Is that your team though?
Uh, well, I'd say I got two teams. I like Washington a lot. I like them more than UT, but UT is like I still like them a lot.
Why Washington?
I was born there. I moved here when I was like 6, and then both my parents went there, so big Washington fan.
That's pretty cool. I had the same experience. I was born in Knoxville and then moved out east, and I was the only person like in our town. We literally had a doorbell that played Rocky Top, and people are like, everybody was UNC and Duke fans. Like, go balls.
Yeah, no, I definitely know how that feels, especially with Washington going like championship in football this year or getting there. It was
Heck yeah. But their
a
experience,
long
am I
time.
right? Is like I've never been there, but I've heard that it's similar to like the Vol Navy.
Yeah, their stadium's on a river, so it's like they're the only two teams with rivers, so they'll take like boats to their games too. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. So what is spring football looking like for you?
Like spring practice,
Yeah.
uh I think it's looking pretty good, just for Webb as a whole. For me though, I guess I kind of see how it goes because track kind of gets in the way of that a little bit. So I know I'll miss the first week of spring practice just because track, and then depending on how we do, I might miss it all. We'll have to see.
Does a
So
lot of the team miss a lot of spring practice because of other spring sports?
yeah, a lot of lacrosse players. So
Is that a
yeah,
big
look,
sport at Webb?
yeah, it's huge. They got a lot of players, so and a decent amount of them play football. So
Yeah. We're getting a lot of those lacrosse type athletes at D1. Um, but like what you specifically, even like you say you're going to get faster, is that specifically what you like your goal is for the spring? So when you come back in the fall, you're gonna have is it a quicker twitch or like a better fast line, straight line
uh,
speed?
well, both, but I guess really just kind of 40-yard dash and getting them. faster 40 for camp season. That's huge. So
Oh yeah. Do you have any camps for the summer lined up?
yeah, well, I'm still trying to work it out. I'm going to UAB. I know I'm going there, and then I guess I just kind of got to wait and see, just kind of what camps I want to get to. I have some that I'm thinking about, but it's like it's a couple months away, so I don't really want to sign up and then be like, oh, I can't make it. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Well, if you're just looking for one for fun, a couple Tennessee Vols, I say a couple, it's really like 15 guys up in the Tri-Cities. There's a guy that graduated from Sullivan East, Dane Davis, and he throws a camp every year up there. And like last year, Nico was up there, Jabari Small, Squirrel White. It was a pretty cool camp with a lot of those dudes. So
that's pretty
that'll I'm
cool.
sure they'll be promoting that soon.
Yeah,
Um,
that's cool.
but yeah, at D1 we always help with those kind of things. A lot of them they have us run the combine. We're gonna do like so when Joshua Dobbs does his camp, TK Jr., Jalen Hyatt and Jalen Wright are doing a camp together this year. So like they'll hire basically bring D1 on to do like all the combine stuff. But you talk about trying to get faster. That's speed, agility, quickness. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Um, but talk about that recruiting so far. You've gotten some good looks, right?
Yeah, I've gotten a couple. I got an offer from New Mexico State from like summer going into junior year. And now, like, I mean, I guess the process has been pretty slow at this point, like, kind of since that, but I'm really just looking forward for it to pick up kind of come camp season because that's kind of make or break for everything,
Hmm.
you
Is it
know?
specifically like a DB that you're going for?
Yeah, DB, but I mean, I like offense too, but mostly DB. Yeah, definitely probably go
Gotcha.
to college.
Now, have you gotten to go on any cool recruiting visits yet?
Yeah, I've been on some visits, mostly just with 7-on-7 team. So, like with my 7-on-7 team.
Any good stories so far? I love good recruiting stories.
I don't know about any like story worthy. I mean, 7-on-7 is obviously really fun. The visits are fun. I don't know if I have any great stories though. So,
Yeah. Any like interesting interactions with the coaches or anything?
uh, none really that stand out. Like they're cool people. Like, but not. I don't have one where it's like, oh, that's a good story. Like, I don't really have one.
Hmm.
Hopefully, I'll get one soon though. We'll see.
Yeah, yeah. I guess going down to UAB, get some with Coach Dilfer.
Yeah.
That could be a fun opportunity. But you worked out with Kalen Stewart for a little bit at D1. I was interested in you driving from Knoxville to Chattanooga to work with Kalen. What led you to do that?
Well, I mean, first of all, he's a great trainer, so he knows what he's doing. And also, 7-on-7, we had a couple practices there, so we had some team workouts there.
Yeah, did stuff like that, working out at a place like that, did you notice any improvements on your SAQ?
Yeah. So it wasn't as much SIQ as it was more just like technique and stuff. But we did some stuff like that in the warm up, and it was good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? You're right. That's specifically, I guess, why people go to Kalen a lot is because it's not just that speed and agility stuff. It's like and it's like wide receivers and DBs. A lot of it is those kind of positions he really works with a lot of folks. Boo Carter now on campus at Tennessee.
Yeah, no, definitely did see some improvement in my game after going there. So it was good.
Well, that's great, man. So now that NIL is such a thing and we do so many events with athletes like that, I like to ask uh like if it was a thing when you were a much younger kid and there were all these opportunities that you've got now, who is an athlete from when you were a kid that you kind of idolized that you would have loved to have met and gone to a clinic with?
Hmm. Like NFL or college or
Either one.
I'd say like probably Russell Wilson, from Washington, big Seahawks fan. So, he was always the
Or
best player.
how
Or
about how about college?
college,
John
maybe
Ross?
like John Ross, yeah, him. He was Jake Browning,
Oh
or
yeah.
back to NFL like Earl Thomas, Cam Chancellor, Legion of Boom. I love them. So
Heck yeah. I remember when Ross was coming in to the combine.
yeah,
He was just so stinking fast.
yeah, he was really.
Um, is he still in the league?
No, so he got hurt. He just had a lot of injury issues. He actually got hurt running that 40. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's not
like
good.
he was good whenever he was on the field in the NFL, but he had a lot of injury issues. So
Yeah. Did
yeah.
Brandon Cooks go to Washington? Or was it like Oregon State? It was a Pac-12 school.
I don't think he went to Washington. I don't remember him in
Okay.
Washington.
He
Maybe
was
that was
another really fast guy, but he's now in Houston, I guess.
yeah. That was either he didn't go there. Or that was before I started paying attention to football. So
Okay. I think it might have been like Oregon State. He was another like kind of short guy that ran a like 4.3 and then didn't super pan out. But I guess Ross was with the Bengals for a little bit, right?
yeah, he was with the Bengals.
Okay. So when did you start as a kid making football like your real focus, saying like this is the one I'm gonna go play college ball for?
I'd say probably like middle school, maybe like seventh or eighth grade, because I played soccer was my like first sport I started playing when I was probably like 4 or something. And I kind of just played like soccer, football, basketball growing up. Just each season I'd switch from football, basketball, soccer. And then, kind of at the end of middle school, I was like, hey, I'm definitely the best at football out of the three. I'm gonna try and, be really good at that. And also just moving down here to the South from, over West Coast, football is a lot bigger. So I was just around football a lot more too.
Yeah, yeah. You still visit back up that way much?
Uh, Not often, but occasionally, sometimes, like once every couple years, because family's over there.
Okay. Well, to that, one of my questions I was going to ask about recruiting is there something that is like a number one factor when you're looking at who to eventually commit to?
I guess for me, maybe just how well I fit in at the school, and also just like if it feels like home.
Okay. So you're not like dead set on sticking around. It's got to be like a 2 hour radius or anything.
No, not really any like hard preferences.
Gotcha. Well, that's great. So, Hal, tell me one thing that very few people know about you.
Uh, I don't know if it's very few people know about me. I like golfing a lot. I don't know if that's a very few people know, but I love
Are you
golfing.
good?
Not the greatest, but
That doesn't matter. If you
no,
enjoy it, that's great.
I'm getting better. I'm getting better. So,
I'm going through a stressful day golf wise, Hal.
oh,
Um, that's because I am not that good. I'm a guy that if I break 100, like I'm gonna, you know, do a fist pump and cheer and maybe try a cartwheel. But
no, same. So it's great.
I so we're very involved, as I mentioned, with Joshua Dobbs with his football camp, and we're doing some stuff with his golf event. And I was told today uh, I've got to represent D1 at his golf thing, and I'm like, I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna be playing with like he has like NFL players out there, and then big business, um, I guess top guys from around Knoxville. And I'm the guy going out there, and I'm just like, oh my God, I got to go practice. I don't want to shank some and embarrass myself. What are
Yeah,
your
well,
tips?
my tips probably won't work that well. Uh, maybe just, I guess it depends what you're doing. Like if you're slicing it, close the club face a little more. If you're hooking it, open it a little more. Try to keep your arms pretty close to your body.
Yeah.
You know?
You ever seen Happy Gilmore?
Yeah, I've
I
seen it
thought
once.
about just, getting their attention somewhere else and just throwing it.
That could work.
That might work. We'll see. Um, and share with me one unforgettable sports memory for you.
Uh, like playing or just
Either one, as a spectator or as an athlete.
uh, because I got one of both. One, I guess I'll just go
Sure.
spectator first. Whenever Tennessee played Ole Miss and they threw all the stuff on the field.
You were there?
Yeah, no, like that wasn't like great, but it was just I don't know, it was a really like energetic game, really back and forth. So it was just really fun. Like it's my favorite Tennessee game I've been to, even though they lost, just because it was really fun.
Yeah. Did you throw mustard?
No.
Thank you.
And then for playing, probably just last year getting a pick six versus our rival was pretty fun.
Which rival?
CAK.
Okay. Pick six.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. I had Cooper Cameron on the show
Oh yeah, he got a
not
pick
long
six
ago.
too.
He what?
He got a pick six versus them like the year before I did. So
Okay. I was gonna say, I think his story for this question was the same thing.
yeah, his was better. I'll give him that. It was well, I don't know. His was more clutch. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
His
Still,
was
man,
yeah,
pick six against your rival. You're gonna take that memory forever.
yeah, yeah. No, it was
Right
great.
on. Um, cool, man. Well, Hal, thank you so much for joining me. Best of luck this season, and give us a call at D1 if you want any specific work on that SAQ. Okay.
All right, all right. Yeah, thanks for having me on. It was fun.
Thanks, buddy. Have a good one.
All right, thanks you too.